take a minute. And when we take a minute, we let ourselves, as we are doing even before we take that minute, being with our experience, letting whatever comes up come up from that experience and function appropriately on the physical plane. First thing, could you turn off the air? Sorry, that was me. It's okay. Quiet. Is this so bad? Is this the way to be? Really? The way to be? So, I want to do a dichotomy. Weirdo freak. And what I'm teaching is weirdo freak. Weirdo freak.
Is that positive or negative? I'm actually joking, but I'm actually serious.
I know. It's perfect that you asked that. In this situation, we're going to call it the negative, but you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Weirdo freak. How do you define weirdo freak? Just look at the way I live. Weirdo freak. What I teach. Weirdo freak. I posted on Facebook the pastor from Memphis, Tennessee with the mosque across the street and how they've been working together. That original video was from 2010. And what I did was I started keep going. They kept going. They're working together. Are they weirdo freaks?
Yeah.
Yes. Weirdo freaks. Weirdo freaks. If you love, are you a weirdo freak? Yes. If you are teaching people to not be their way to be, their system, are you a weirdo freak? Yes. If you teaching people to be with their experience, whatever it is, and not judging that experience, letting whatever comes up from that experience come up, and functioning appropriately on the physical plane, are you a weirdo freak? Yes. Weirdo freak. Weirdo freak. Opposite of weirdo freak. Normal. 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 Think good thoughts. Normal. I think love. Love. I am normal. I am sure I fit in. Did you ever ask where you do fit in? Well, I fit in. I am normal. What is normal? Whatever I decide normal is, according to my way to be, is normal. All normal. Okay, so now Julie, the positive of weirdo freak. Do you have one?
I guess it's independent or weirdo freak. The positive of weirdo freak, because you're going. I'm thinking independent because you're going against the norm. You're speaking your mind, going to the beat of your own drummer, kind of thing.
Right. So it has a quality of that. You can say distinctive. Distinctive, a little bit.
Unique work?
Unique? No.
Okay.
No. Anyone else?
Is there a quality of like free?
Yes. Yes.
Like uninhibited?
Uninhibited. You're free. You're free.
Not necessarily the same thing.
Yeah.
Uninhibited.
Yeah.
Uninhibited.
Has some overtones you don't
Want, but free. What else? What else? Think about how you project onto me as being a weirdo freak. What do I do that you think I'm a weirdo freak? Come on, I know you guys think I'm a weirdo freak. You for years thought I was a weirdo freak. You think I didn't know? Weirdo freak. What do I do that you then go against because you know I'm a weirdo freak?
You're happy.
Happy.
Open.
Open.
Honest.
Honest.
Fun.
Fun. Alive. Real. True. So if I'm having a bad day, experientially, do I pretend do I put the cherry on the top of it and go, okay?
No.
No, I don't. Can't say it. No, okay. Right? Real, true. Isn't that how you define weirdo freak? Yeah. And then, what's the negative of normal? Because normal's positive, it's normal.
Fake, pretend.
Yeah. Dead.
Stagnant.
Stagnant.
Stupid.
Inauthentic. Inauthentic. How many of you in here resist being with your experience, whatever it is? That makes you normal. Normal. You're normal. You resist being with your experience. That makes you inauthentic and dead. Bet you didn't call it that. It also
Boring.
makes you, what?
Boring.
Boring.
Really boring.
Really boring. It also makes you imprisoned. When all you want to do is be free and be normal. But you can't. You are being normal. It's just you're not doing the normal that you call me. Do you understand? You call it being normal and you don't understand. You're just not doing normal right. Because you see other people normal and you don't think that they're imprisoned, but they are. Imprisoned, inauthentic, and dead. So if you saw normal conflated with dead, inauthentic, imprisoned, would you want to be normal? But I'm sitting here most days going, why do you want to do that? Why do you all want to do that? I'm a Yankee, I can't do something. Why do you want to do that? Why would they want to do that? Well, they think it's normal. And they see me as a weirdo freak. Oh, real, true, free, alive, honest, transparent. That really looks really bad, doesn't it? And then when you say, all right, fine, I'll try it her way, and you actually go in and you be with your experience, the experience sucks. So she's wrong. I'm going back to normal. I'd rather be dead and imprisoned and inauthentic than her real true, which is so painful and miserable. What happens if you actually be with that miserable experience?
It goes away.
It goes away. It goes away. Then what do you do with the whole system that weirdo freak, Rohini? What do you do with that? Then you become weirdo freaks. You don't want to do that, so then you backtrack to dead, inauthentic, and imprisoned. And I go, you just got rid of pain that you always wanted to get rid of. And the way to do it is to be able to be really be true and free and real. And real is calling it what it is. Oh, pencil. No, this is a cup. It's pencil. Calling it what it is. Not superimposing on it. You don't want to do that. Thursday we had Renum, and I love him, love him, love him, love him, love him. And he talked about no thought, no notion, no anything, right? And we all of a sudden went, oh. Which is actually, from most of you in here, weirdo freak. So, how do we resolve this?
Be with your experience. Whatever comes up, come up, and function appropriately on the physical plane.
But you don't want to do that because you're going to be called a weirdo freak. So how do we resolve it?
Get okay with being a weirdo freak.
Get okay with being a weirdo freak. And I gotta say, from this vantage point, weirdo freaks. Miserable, doing stupid things that are so against everything that we call normal, functioning appropriately. I'm like, wow, weirdo freak, weirdo freak, weirdo freak. You actually did that, weirdo freak. Weirdo freak, weirdo freak, weirdo freak, weirdo freak, weirdo freak, weirdo freak. Weirdo freaks? Really? From this vantage point, totally weirdo freaks. I'm like, wow, they're weirdo freaks. Most of my students are weirdo freaks. I gotta accept that. I gotta come to terms with that. They're weirdo freaks. Who would weirdo freaks? Who would weirdo freaks? Who would choose to weirdo freaks? And they call that normal. They're calling that normal. Oh, weirdo freaks. Right. Not calling it what it actually is. So if you're dead, inauthentic, and imprisoned, I'm actually looking at you guys and calling you weirdo freaks. Just saying. I do. I admit it. I'm confessing. Weirdo freaks. So, weirdo freak? You a weirdo freak? Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes. Are you normal?
No.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes. Are you real and true?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes. Are you dead, inauthentic, and imprisoned?
No.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes. So, what do you have to do?
Keep working on it.
Keep working on it. Are you a weirdo freak?
No.
No. No, I am not. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Do you understand? I'm looking at you going, are you normal?
Yeah.
Yeah, your answer was, I am. Is that okay with you?
It is.
It is, was totally your answer. Are you real and true?
Yeah.
I am, yes. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes. Are you dead, inauthentic, and imprisoned?
No.
No way. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm looking at you. Let me see. Oh, okay, it works this way. Wow. 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 What do we have to be able to do? Are you weirdo freak?
Yeah.
Yes. Is that okay with you? Yes. Are you normal? Yes. Is that okay with you? Yes. Are you real and true? Yes. Is that okay with you? Yes. Are you dead, inauthentic, and imprisoned? Yes. Is that okay? Yes. Then you're free. If you know that normal is dead, inauthentic, and imprisoned, do you want to be normal? No. So if somebody calls you normal, you're going to get really, really angry, right? Not you. Not you. You're normal. I don't want to be called normal. But I gotta get okay with that. The surprise of the whole thing, people think I'm negative. Why?
Because you're real and true.
You're honest.
Honest. That's being negative. If you're honest, you're negative. Honest is calling something what it actually is. It's being true to your own experience, right? And that's being negative. I'm like...
Even when it's subjective.
Right.
I mean, that's what always blows me away. It's that you literally can't call a spade anymore because that's negative.
That's negative. Okay. And I don't have a problem with being negative. My problem is realizing that being really honest and true and all that is being positive. And when you don't call something what it actually is actually being negative. You're doing not. So I look at you guys and go, wow, you're negative, you're negative, you're negative, you're negative, you're negative, 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 and weirdo freaks. From my vantage point, wow, my students are both negative and weirdo freaks. Ah, bad karma for me. What did I do in a past life? Whereas you guys call yourselves positive. Positive. Calling something what it's not. Not. Did you not get the word not? Did you go to school and know how to negate? You learned how to negate? You put a no, a not, negatives, negatives. I am a happy person. How do you make it not negative? You put what in there? Not. That makes it negative. And yet, you are unwilling. So if you're with your experience, whatever it is, are you being positive?
Yes.
Are you being true?
Yes.
And if you didn't deny, which is another word for negate, which is another word for not, if you deny your experience, are you being negative?
Yes.
That makes you, from my vantage point, weirdo freaks. Negative and weirdo freaks. I'm freaking upbeat, feeling miserable today. That's my honest answer. Honest. That's my honest answer. Am I positive by saying that I'm miserable? So, whatever it is, if I'm experiencing whatever it is, and I let it be, whatever that vibration is, and I let whatever comes up come up from that experience, instead of superimposing, clamping down, pretending I didn't know. No. What's that word? No, I can't think that. No, I can't feel that. No, it can't be what's there. No. What's that called? Negative. We're back to negative. But if I let whatever comes up come up, I then have choice to function appropriately. So if I see that there's a situation and I speak up, gets to be appropriate. But if I'm being not calling things what they are, then I'm going to be no matter what I do. So if it's appropriate to speak up, and I'm not going to do what is, because I am positive, and I call being with my experience and letting whatever come up negative, then if it's appropriate for me to speak up, I'm going to not speak up. And if it's appropriate for me not to speak up, I'm going to speak up. Correct? So I'm always being negative. I'm always being rebellious against what?
Yourself. Honest.
Yeah, honest answer. Your honest experience. What's actually then would move you to then what? Resolution. You actually get resolved. Who's actually, I know this is going to be because you're going to have to accept from your standpoint that you're weirdo freaks. From my standpoint, I already got that. But from your standpoint, you're going to have to accept your weirdo freaks and positive. Who's actually allowed themselves to be with their experience and let whatever come up, and function appropriately on the physical plane? And what's happened when you did that?
The shifts.
Shifts.
Go with whatever you're experiencing changes.
Whatever you were experiencing, don't
No,
put it on
whatever whatever I'm experiencing. Or one.
Okay. And so, do you get resolution?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't get to maintain your independence and your rebelliousness and your... No. It's very negative of you.
It also is, it's not so scary then, right? When you experience it and then, or if it comes back, it's just like, oh, there's that thing. Mm-hmm. And,
right.
It's not as intense, but it's, you know it, and it's, you know that you're not going to fall apart, like.
Yeah, you know what to do. So, how many people have ever had a flat tire? Do you know what to do? Yeah. And at the very least, hopefully you have some road service and you give them a call, right? Because you know what to do. You get the little card and you, right? You know what to do. So should you not go out on the road because you might get a flat tire? So you should not be with your experience, but now you know exactly what to do. And if you are willing to always be with your experience, always, what starts to happen? What happens experientially?
You get to be who you are, and you get to be, it's so freeing to, not be up here in your head all the time and creating stories and
those are positive stories.
And I feel like my interaction with other people is just freer. It's
right,
and better.
I feel like this.
Do you get to be a weirdo freak now?
I do.
High five.
I was gonna say I feel that's every freak day to day what I do, even though it can be, at least initially.
Yeah, because you get.
Rohini, the other thing I noticed is that I see the right path, or it's clearer, the way to go and the next steps. It's sort of like if there are two paths, just two paths, I know this is the one I should go on. That's what I noticed that happens in little ways and big ways.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I mean like years ago, like 7 years ago, not right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it, absolutely. Because what happens is you get to open up. You see oh my God, the options. The clarity of reading what is. Oh, there's this and this and this. I know how to move forward. Whereas if you're being your idea of positive, you only get the same negative results again and again. And I look and I go, it's working for you? Really? Working for you? I'd personally rather be a weirdo freak. I think that's normal. And we can call weirdo freak the new norm. Only it's my definition of weirdo freak. Weirdo freak from here. Because this is normal. I'm looking, wow, you choose negative? Wow. Wow. That's normal? Wow. Wow. Really? Wow. You want to do that? And when I always say the treasure hunt, life gets to be a treasure hunt. And it's what Julie was just saying. You get to see the next piece for yourself. So somebody asked me earlier this week that can you burn up your karma, the pain and everything, or do you need the guru to do it? And it's a really good question. And what happens as we practice more and more, being with our experience, letting whatever comes up come up, and functioning appropriately on the physical plane, we do it. The guru, inner guru, and who we really are, begins to burn up that karma. Day to day. Things get cleaned up day to day. Whereas if I remain up here, nothing changes. I get to remain in my narrative that I call so good, so normal, where nothing works. If we were going to write it down, they wouldn't even put it on a soap opera. Nothing works. So you can. It's easier when the guru does it with you, but gradually, if you actually be with your experience, whatever it is. So if you want to get free, the way to get free is to be with your experience, whatever it is, all the time. Let whatever comes up come up from that experience. So those letters form. And you go, makes sense? And then you function appropriately on the physical plane. But if you designated me as the weirdo freak, not normal, and in truth, you're the weirdo freaks, then you believe that if you're going to be with your experience and let whatever come up, you will function as a lunatic on the physical plane. And I got to say, watching you, You're right. Okay, it looks okay now. So when you did your car, were you being with your experience?
No.
Letting whatever comes up come? Were you afraid if you did that you'd be a lunatic?
And then I ended up being a lunatic.
Total lunatic. Joke's on you. Lunatic. Anybody, if we were to videotape that whole thing and put it on Facebook, the comments, or Twitter, weirdo freak. Wow, lunatic. Who does that? But you have it as normal. Normal. So if you were going to be with your experience, let whatever comes up come up, and then function appropriately according to the discernment, you believe you would have been a lunatic and not normal. So you did your normal. And when I look at that normal, from this vantage point, wow, weirdo freak. No, it doesn't even work. No, I can't. Maybe, no. No. Sorry. Oh, hold on. Still no. Doesn't work. Sort of funny. I'm laughing more. I was like, wow, good one. Be with your experience. Let whatever comes up from that experience and function appropriately on the physical plane. Now, who else taught that? Is that my made-up thing? There are yeses in here. There are yeses in here.
I'll just bring up one weirdo freak was crucified.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. If you look at all the Christian mystics that came after that weirdo freak who got crucified, do they have, for the most part, like, woohoo, fun, jovial lives?
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
They were persecuted for being weirdo freaks in many cases.
In many cases, but I'm going to say internally, just living their lives. What were they happy-go-lucky? Even if nobody was persecuting them externally, what was going on?
They were cleaning out.
They had to clean out. They had to purify. So they had to be with their experience, didn't they? Every one of those Christian mystics. And my all-time favorite whiner is Marjorie Kemp. She whined and whined and kvetched and whined and kvetched and complained. She would not be one of my favorite students. Was it easy for her? No. No. Susa, how many years did he suffer? 20. Until finally God said, enough! God had to put his foot down. Enough. Stop this. Being with their experience. Was it easy for Teresa and Babila? No. Did she have to be with her experience, let whatever come up, and function appropriately during the Inquisition? Yep. Was it easy for her? Did she have like woo fun experiences all the time, or did she have to clean out? Clean out. St. John of the Cross? Happy guy. No. This is not easy. But if you look at all the past, Tukaram, easy? No. Baba, easy? No. Nityananda, easy? Yaneshwar? No. Yaneshwar's siblings? No. Namdev? No. Mansoor Mastana, go to Islam. Mansoor Mastana, easy? No, he gets crucified. Bulleh Shah, easy? No. Rabia, easy? No. We could go to Old Testament. Moses, easy? No. Baal Shem Tov, easy? No. What does everyone end up having to do? Sooner or later, what does everyone have to do?
Surrender.
Surrender to what?
Being with their experience.
Being with their experience, whatever it is. Letting whatever comes up come up from that experience and functioning appropriately on the physical plane. Saint Simeon said that? Yeah. They were all weirdo freaks, according to most of you. And you know what? I'm so happy to fit in with the weirdo freaks. I'm a proud member of the Weirdo Freak Society.
Just a normal weirdo freak.
I'm just a normal run-of-the-mill weirdo freak. Weirdo freak. What happens? So bad being a weirdo freak. This is normal. This is alive, real, true. The weirdo freak ends up being our small identity, shrunken identity that's dead, inauthentic, and imprisoned. You want to go back to that? You just got out of being imprisoned just now. You like it? Do you like it? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Do you want to jump back into your identity that you call normal now? Then don't. You don't have to. So, everybody here? Can you say yes? If you are? Yes. Oh, so you can speak?
Yes.
So you don't have to be caught up in your dead in order to speak? No? Okay. If you can stay here right now, and you don't want to go back to the prison, to the cell, raise your hand. You can actually raise your hand and stay. I bet you could raise both hands. Except for David, who's got bicep tendonitis. So he does this. Can you turn your head and stay here? Oh my God. I can actually make this thing function. This thing moves. Look at it. One knee up, other knee up. Oh my goodness gracious. You mean we don't need to go back into the prison in order to function? Oh, so when it says, be with your experience, whatever it is, let whatever comes up come up, and function appropriately on the physical plane, that means staying out of the prison. That means you get to be alive and real. And the more you be with the experience, and let's go back to all those great mystics. Why did they keep at it even though it was so hard? Because the more they did it, the deeper they got, the quieter those vibrations. Love became everything. I'm all about Weirdo Freak. A new normal. Thank you.
Thank you.